Breaking news. Military taking over. Powerful politician raises alarm after every protest broke out in Adamawa over election results. Welcome to today's news, and thank you for tuning in to the news. But you can subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please endeavor to listen carefully to the end. Reno Omokwe, a senior assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan, has denounced the proclamation that Aisha Binani, the APC's nominee for governor of Adamawa State, is the victor of the poll. Recall that while the results collation process wasn't finished, Professor Udu Yunisa'ari, the resident electoral commissioner, Jäīl, of Adamawa, pronounced Binani the winner. The Jäīl's declaration, however, was revoked by the Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec. In response to the developments, Reno issued a warning that it may lead to a coup and might precipitate a military takeover. I would want to advise the Buhari government to be extremely cautious about what is occurring in Anambra State. The man remarked, "Men will make history repeat. History does not repeat itself, and we are aware that previous occurrences are the greatest indicator of what will happen in the future." The Second Republic fell. Why? It crashed because what happened in Ondo State served as the catalyst. The governing party in Ondo State was adamant on gaining control of that state. After that, they deployed soldiers and troops in. A misguided FEDECO commissioner was sent in. The de facto Inec of the present is FEDECO. The identical events that had recently taken place in Adamawa then occurred in Ondo State. They improperly proclaimed Akin Omoboriowo the election's victory. And after that, the populace refused to accept it. Michael Adekunle Ajasi, the incumbent and well-liked candidate, was the popular choice. He did not even need to do anything, really. Ondo State residents were the ones to rise up, beat up FEDECO employees, and confront the soldiers. Many folks passed away. Law and order would eventually break down, at which point the military would lose control. We don't want Nigeria to have a military regime once again. Then we need to be wise. We must take lessons from the past. Over the results of the governorship election, protests erupt in Adamawa State. In Adamawa State, several PDP members and sympathizers have protested in the streets about the ongoing crisis circumstances surrounding the state. Aisha Dariru Binani of the All Progressives Congress was improperly proclaimed the victor of the gubernatorial election, and PDP supporters protested this in Yola, the capital state. The demonstrators carried signs that said, among other things, "Inec, the world is watching, and Adamawa is not for sale," as they marched through the streets. Udu Yunisa'ari, the resident electoral commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Inec State, proclaimed Benani the victor of the gubernatorial election under questionable circumstances, while collation was still taking place. Even though Inec promptly proceeded to annul the declaration, the proclamation nonetheless caused controversy. The election arbiter also altered the results compilation and called the reg to Abuja. Felix Kinjamo, the Deputy Director General of the PDP Campaign Committee in Adamawa, told reporters that the Electoral Commission should declare Amadu Fintiri the winner when the poll has been concluded. Concerning the governorship election that took place in Adamawa State, Aisha Binani, who was the nominee for the governor of Adamawa State, was declared winner by the resident electoral commissioner in Anambra State, and this has brought about different protests in the states. The PDP clamoring that they are not going to agree to what is on ground, that Inec should look into this. But Reno Omokwe is saying that we should not allow military to take over again, like what happened in Odo States. A governor has been declared winner, but later on, he was removed by the courts, and the people had to defend themselves, fought with all the military, faced the military personnel themselves, and everybody that the governing party brought into the states. Although the lives were lost, but they actually did what they are supposed to do. So the INEC is saying, the PDP is saying that INEC should look into this. And Reno Omokwe is saying we don't want another military takeover in Adamawa States, which will cause a different riot and split of bloods. We have come to the end of the news. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day.